we split up. She had another 4 kids after me or something, you know. But she's horrible, man. She's horrible. She's horrible.
Yeah,
She's
and the
horrible.
people
She wasn't
she's
even
knocking
bothered to
around
report.
with and stuff like that. I mean, they're all wrong uns too. But is it right in saying then that would you say that she's allowed to be around any children under the age of 16?
Well, when the judge made the order in 2023,
Yeah,
September 2023, he says our son Cameron and her were
yeah.
not allowed around any unsupervised contacts with anybody under the age of 16,
My
etc.
word,
And all the, 100%, 1,000,000%. And the social
my word.
workers all know it's happened. And I keep saying to social workers, why will you not do nothing? Doing, because you're the father of your daughter, you have
Yeah,
to go and report it to the police. And I says, but I don't talk to the police, I don't make statements. I says, so I'm never going to do that. And the reason why social workers won't do nothing is because
yeah.
once referred it, them are putting themselves in trouble for the simple fact is them failed her, because them were investigating her from 2011.
My word,
2011, you know. Not
my
2 years,
word.
2011. And they waited till I got out of jail off my full sentence. And they says, now we're going to take her to court because we want you to get Alicia, our
Oh
daughter.
my word, my word.
And
It's
she
a,
only, the other children, she only has 2 contacts a year, Christmas and
mhm.
summer, that's it.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
And
got to be.
with my daughter, no, my daughter refuses to say a point blank. No, says no. No, she's
My,
petrified of her. Petrified.
my word, my
But
word.
people need to know what the real woman is about, because she has no hesitation in ringing 999. But I don't mind. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
I've got all the paperwork from the family court, and I tell the judge I will release it in my time.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
is absolutely shocking. And anyone who's hearing this who knows her or her family or anything, all know I'm telling the truth.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They
So
all
she's
know it, but they won't
because
say nothing.
she's even accused like certain people of threatening to rape her, this, that, and the other. But
Oh,
people say that's what she does. Do you know what I mean? It's like part of her, but it's just
well, our
disgusting, isn't
last
it?
boyfriend who she was living with, the youngest child's dad, when
Yeah,
he left her, because she was seeing an older man behind his back.
yeah.
When he left her, he threatened to get him locked up for rape. He's telling me on the phone when I was in jail, oh, he's nonced your son and this and that. And I'm like, really? Trying to cause
Oh
loads of
my
trouble for
word.
this lad. And he hadn't done any of it, you know.
No,
He had
no.
not done any of it, you know. And he's a decent bloke, like a legit bloke, you know. He's got his own company. And that's what kind of person she is. Vile doesn't come into it. Vile does not come into it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, she's trouble. She's trouble wherever she goes. She's trouble. 1,000,000% she is trouble. But as I always say, it always comes back on you. Always.
Sorry about that. Someone's just trying to ring me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
You can hear me, yeah. Right, two
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Right, yes, that's great. So,
Like no doubt,
so
no doubt after this, she'll have the police coming at my door again. And but I don't mind, you know. The way I see it when I get locked up, I just have a good 24 hour sleep, you know. I just ride it.
yeah, yeah. She's just,
What
well,
can
she
you?
threatened to get me with the police as well. She
Oh,
threatened
she
to get
does
the
for
police on
everyone.
me. She said
The
that's
police are our best friend.
Yeah, she
The
said
police are our
that's
best friend.
yeah. I've heard this as well. A few people have been telling me little bits and pieces, and I just can't believe what type of woman she is. I mean, she had people ringing me up, leaving messages that were threatening to take me to where James Bulger was put on the train tracks. God rest
Well,
him,
that just shows
and
you.
stuff
Well,
like that.
what you should have said, fired. You should have fired straight battles. Never mind that poor child. What about your own children?
I
What about
know.
the own damage you've done? The destroyed, destroyed.
My word, my word. So this humble dryer, and obviously I've had to chew with that Newcastle self-proclaimed gangsters, and they've brought her in to speak for them. And this humble dryer who's on the internet as well. So he's had her doing this Claire's law and Sarah's law, And I thought, well, if she's not even allowed around children, what on earth? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly. And it's
Yeah,
not just, and this is not just me saying this. I've got paperwork. I can phone any social worker up in front of anybody and say, listen, tell them now, tell the truth. What did she do?
yeah, yeah,
It's all in black and white. You can't deny it. Like for one example, right? She was living in a home in Holystone, Upshire, right? This is all
yeah.
documented in the court, all statements of police. They attended our address for drugs. They found a young 14-year-old boy in there, Cameron's friend. He was from Sunderland, on the run from a children's home.
Hmm.
They said to Roxanne, what's he doing? And yes, went, oh, it's Cameron's friend. Do you know he's on the sex offenders register? He's not supposed to be unsupervised around kids. She went, no, I didn't know. Which, okay, fair enough. I
Yeah,
accept that, right?
yeah.
Why was it 8 weeks later she got moved to North Shields, Northam Road? After about 4 days, 5 days of living there, the police raided the house, and this young 14-year-old boy was hiding in the cupboard. Now,
My
I would
word.
like to ask social services, and I have done many a times, why
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nothing done? Why?
My
Why?
word.
That's all I
Why?
want. That's
Yeah,
the only answer I
yeah,
want. Why?
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
the first time, okay, she didn't know. Okay, give her a
yeah,
little bit of due there, right? But the second
yeah.
time, no, 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 no. You can't justify that.
My word.
You can't
My
justify
word.
it.
So these people, this is what I mean. These people are actually, and she's come on as a spokesperson for for them, and doing Sarah's and Claire's laws when she's not even allowed around kids under 16. It's absolutely ludicrous. Do you know what I mean? It's just absolutely sick.
Well,
And
before
then,
she went to jail, she was
yeah,
doing these injections on people, and she had the fake certificate, and she even put the person who passed her is the same name as mine. She's not even a trained who does the injection.
oh yeah,
It's
the
fake.
Botox and that. Somebody,
Yeah,
somebody
it's
said,
all come out.
somebody said to me that she wasn't even trained because I know the
No,
lady
no, no,
whose
absolutely
relation,
scum.
yeah, wouldn't pass her.
Absolutely scum.
Total scum. But
Yeah,
she was,
100%. But if
yeah,
I had my own company or if I needed a spokesman, well, you may as well say that company's bankrupt then, because
yeah,
that's not a spokesman.
yeah. Paddy
That's not
Conroy's
a
just asking there,
spokesman.
does she take? I know it's thingy. Paddy's just saying, does she like, like cocaine?
It's all documented and all files, all the things, wine, smokes our joints, and
Yeah,
the amount of time she's been drugged. She always refused to give drug tests when she went to the family court.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I think that speaks volumes in anybody's eyes, really.
yeah. Of course it does. And
And that's in
so,
black
how
and
many
white.
kids
So,
did she have? Five, was it?
us, which she's got five.
Yeah. And so she was only allowed to keep the oldest one because he was 16, wasn't it? Is that right? Is
Yeah, they
he
couldn't
was
interfere
16?
with him. Yeah,
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 yeah. He is absolutely
yeah.
horrendous, isn't it? Some of the
Shocking, man.
things that
And
you've
no
told
one
me,
knows
but
about none of it.
I know some of the things that you've
No
told me
one knows.
today that we're not going to really speak too much about, obviously, because you're blinded by things. But I mean, some of the things that she's actually said to the children and different things like that is absolutely horrendous. It's like something out of a horror story.
Well, there's 126 pages in the documents. I got 3 pages in the destroyers,
Wow, wow.
and I've spent most of my life in jail. Destroyers to this day. Three
My
pages in
word,
destroyers,
my
destroyers.
word, my word. It's horrendous, isn't it?
Oh
Absolutely
yes,
horrendous.
oh
And then
yes.
she's putting herself out there now as the self-proclaimed northeast gangsters
Well, how?
spokesperson.
Oh, come on. She's always
I
put
know.
herself out there, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? There's too many door players been on that jockey.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Definitely, definitely, yeah. Without a doubt. My
It's,
word.
no,
I think I would advise somebody if she's around them, I would definitely advise people doing a service law on her. Um.
well, I would say if the people have advised her who's around her, use the
Mhm.
same solicitors as I've had all my life, which I don't use them no more. But all they've got to
Yeah.
do is ask them, and them will confirm exactly what she is. So,
My
so
word.
if you want to have her around you, then you're the same as that person. Sorry,
Of course. It's
but
birds of a
sorry.
feather stick together, don't they? I mean, like she's not
Yeah,
been around with
of
rapists
course,
and stuff.
of course.
Yeah, yeah, it's absolutely horrendous. I'm just so pleased that we've got in touch and we
Of
spoke. 'Cause at
course.
first I
But
couldn't
that's, you know,
understand what was going on with her. Do you know what I mean? It was just like she came out of nowhere. She started. Her mouth is absolutely terrible. She was like sending threats to me and Brian, saying that she was coming to the door. Then I said, "Come to the door." Next thing she said that she'd been here and I'd called the police on her, which is total lies. Then she's trying to get me nicked now for this, that, and the other. She's absolute rotter, isn't she?
the
Total
only
rotter.
people she will ever send to your door is the men in blue 999. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Oh my
That
word.
is it. That is it.
Yeah,
And she
he's
loves him.
so
She loves him. She absolutely loves him.
yeah,
And I've got
no,
all the documents to prove it. And she knows I have.
yeah, yeah.
She knows I have.
Paddy, the link's there for you. Yeah, I can't believe it, honestly. It's
Oh,
horrendous what I've
shocking.
heard today.
Absolutely shocking.
I can't, honestly, and then to think that she's got the nerve to come on here and doing like covering for people who were totally wrong, and do you know what I mean? Is just like, wow, it's her that needs the blooming checks on her. But as I say, she's accused a lad who I know of with threats to rape. She's done videos on it and stuff like that. And I just can't believe it. I think where she come from, this woman, do you know what I mean? It's like insanity. But it all makes sense now. Because they're all the same, aren't they? Can you hear me, Troy? Troy? Can you hear me? Troy, if it's gone off, you might, if someone's tried to ring you, you might have to refresh the page. Paddy, are you still in? Maria, do you want to jump on? Maria Howarth? Maria Howarth, Paddy Conroy, any of yous? Can you still hear me? Yeah, mine just went off when someone rang me there. Can you still hear me? Are you autistic, man? Are you okay? Hey, Paddy.
How we doing?
My word. Hey,
I don't know
Paddy.
what's fucking going on here with me. I must have my tablet run upside down. Can you hear
Hey,
us?
Paddy. Yeah, can I hear you? Can you
I
believe
heard
what?
is he coming back on, is he?
Hey?
I was just leaving him to chat for a while I was before come on.
Yeah, he's,
Because you know where I'm like just for ticking into one and taking an hour. So I thought I'd
no,
let
it's
him
all
have his
right.
tea.
It's all right. But I think if someone's rang him, because the same thing happened to me, that's why someone was trying to ring me and then it kicks you off, do you know what I mean? So,
Right, right.
yeah,
You might
on
ring back
this.
then.
Yeah, so, but I mean, she's not allowed around, and that was only in 2023. She's not
How's she
allowed.
even done it, Sarah? How's she even done it, Sarah's and Claire's law on
I know,
Humbles when she's
exactly.
not allowing your kids her fucking
I
self?
know. And Humble said today she's down as a vulnerable person because of domestic violence, and that's how she got it so quick. Absolute garbage, total garbage.
Humbles is after booking her, I think.
Yeah,
The way
definitely.
he's got on licking her arse and that.
I know, but I think now
He's after
people
riding
need.
her.
I think now we know this. People need to do a Sarah's law on her,
On
or she
her,
needs to
that's a
get
good idea, that.
a Sarah's law done.
She's
Or
sticking her nose in.
nobody.
She's sticking her nose in where
Yeah,
it's not wanted.
yeah, or
So I
nobody's.
date Sarah's law on her if she sticks her nose in again.
Yeah, or nobody's going to take any notice of anything she's had to say because she needs to now explain herself because she's the one that's actually put it out there that he's fine, he's this, that, and the other. I just think they wouldn't have done a Sarah.